feel pretty relaxed, actually.
Feeling a little too relaxed.
Feel a little too goddamn relaxed, guys. Straighten my posture, pick up my chin, and fucking get into the groove of it, man. Oh.
I don't know if that made it feel better. It made it feel way worse. It made it feel so much pressure to talk.
Yeah, no, I disagree with that.
That 70s show, cannot believe how fucking good it is, man. I cannot believe.
Yeah, we're gonna retard. That's. What was that? No. We can talk about it, but we're not gonna open up on. Anyway, that 70s show, man. I can't believe that. No. That's like, you know that dumbass guy on the Impulsive podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's like the idiot main guy, his friend, and there's that third moron who's just on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
That was what you just did.
I know.
What the fuck was that, really, man?
I don't know. I was trying to take the reins for a second. I wanted to talk about my idea that I said 15 minutes ago, and I
can tell.
I got annoyed that we sat listening to music for 10 minutes.
Why?
Because I knew that the longer it took for me to get to my idea, that's how it was going to come out, man. It was going to come out like that fucking guy from Impulsive.
And even it did stop.
I don't want to talk about that. Just move on. Just move on and forget about it. Shut up.
Dude, you're so awkward sometimes, man. I don't get it. What's your deal? What's your deal, Sporto?
Can we move on, please?
Can we move on? Yeah, my bad. I came in here, I threw in a couple songs. Like, let me just chill. Let me throw on a song, get pumped up. And then you're like, and then apparently that was a mistake. Apparently you can have your awooga, but I can't have a little pickup song.
I don't know. The last half hour we were doing nothing. That was the time for the pickup songs. Not that they come in here when we're ready to jam.
Come in here, sit, hear a banger, start recording.
I guess actually, you know what's interesting on this side of the argument? I can clearly see why you would think what you're thinking and how what I'm thinking would look completely wrong.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't even have to fucking argue. You're right. I'm actually.
It's like everything I do is perfectly in the norm, and you're like, this fucking asshole ruins my fucking my fucking flow.
Yeah, well, now you know.
And also, it's like, Robbie,
Alex,
you literally, your argument is, you know, I wanted to talk about this 15 minutes ago, and now I can't talk about it. Maybe it wasn't that worth talking about.
What? I didn't say I forgot it. You just arbitrarily just fuck you.
What were you gonna say? What was your say?
Move on now.
Say in the same voice and say, what I want to talk about is this. What I want to talk about is this.
Yeah, 70 Show is actually really great.
Yeah, you're so fucking stupid. You got.
I don't even want to talk about it now because now it sounds fucking stupid to talk about it. We could have just naturally talked about it.
Well, it's funny. I was gonna say, honestly, we need more things to talk about.
Well, you know what's really great, Alex? 70 Show is really great. I really didn't like it for a long period. I'm glad to be back on it.
Yeah, man.
This is what I think season 8 should have been, since now you're already getting bored, okay? Fucking Pastor, what's his name? What's the pastor's name? Pastor... Can you just one time when I'm saying something, act like you give a remote
listen to every episode we've recorded so far. Let's give a running tally of how many times I asked you to give me
every episode we've listened to
when I
is
say,
me saying,
when I
okay,
say,
Alex,
Rob,
you're right, and not going to speak, and you abusing your fucking power.
When I say fucking, when I'm like, what's that thing? What's the guy? And they're like, I have no idea. I have no idea. That's every episode. I say to you one time, like, can you just for once?
That's not, no, you stupid piece of shit. Okay, I say, can you for once act like you're even remotely interested when I'm speaking? That's what I said.
That's
I don't
what you said.
Yes, it is.
I mean, when you listen to this
Play
tomorrow,
back the damn tape.
When you listen to this tomorrow, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, he was right yet again.
You know what? Fuck you.
What do you mean?
All right, Pastor, whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm gonna get a text at like 3 in the afternoon being like, I listened to the episode. Actually, yeah, you were right. That is how that went down.
Whatever the pastor's name is, should have had a crisis of faith, and he should just fall in the lap of the foreman.
This should have been what they did on Fox.
Yeah. Instead of having the fucking idiot come in to replace Eric, and just have one of their other characters naturally have to fall into the swing of things with the
Fox
cast.
is a very conservative broadcasting network.
Yeah, what's more conservative than having the pastor join the kids and they all stop using drugs and they all turn the path of God and he finds his faith again.
You see, he lost his faith
because no one was listening to him. Then when he was there in the nitty gritty of it, he got a chance to actually do something good for everybody. He taught those kids the meaning of life, and they said no to drugs and yes to God, and they all became Mormons.
Okay, that's your pitch for season 8.
Yeah, it's better than what season 8 was.
I don't know. I don't know if Pastor Dave fucking...
You scumbag! You knew what it was this whole time!
I don't know if Pastor Dave takes on the reins of the show. I'm not sure if what this 8th season of that 70s show needed at the end of the day was a crisis of faith and to abolish the gang of their drugs.
I disagree.
I don't know if that was the most radical.
It made sense going into the 80s.
But you know what? I can tell you that what's not an appropriate ending is casting Seth Meyers' his brother and just pretending that he was always there the whole entire time.
So what you mean to say is that my idea is better than what season 8 was? Sounds like you don't like what season 8 was.
The correct solution isn't to do an arbitrary spin-off that's not really, it's a pseudo spin-off that's called That 80s Show. That has nothing to do with anyone else from the show. I wouldn't suggest that. And I also wouldn't suggest doing a Netflix original show years and years later called That 90s Show, where you kind of bring back everyone for like a one-episode thing because you said, well, it worked for Full House. It would work for That 70s Show, I'm sure, as well.
You know what's going to be annoying about watching the 90s show, though, is unlike, I don't know, I mean, like in general, I'm saying, if we were to watch it, would be the most annoying part of it?
It's were so simple.
That's what I was doing. Is you watch that 70s show, it's fun because you're watching the gang, but I don't know if it's going to be that much fun watching a bunch of actual 13-year-olds doing anything.
Yeah, it is a little strange when that gets into it too when you are watching it. And it's
like when you were 13, it was fun watching the older kids because they were the older kids.
Yeah, now
then you became the older kid.
Yeah.
You don't want to watch the younger kids. Like, who gives a fuck about that 90s show?
Yeah, and also, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a Netflix.
And think of how cool my Netflix
in 2023.
Think of how cool my Netflix spinoff would be with Pastor Dave.
Wow,
he could have been going town to town.
I thought that was just the final of the 8th season.
Yeah, but then 20 years later, when we reboot everything and Netflix comes around, I would obviously pitch Pastor Dave. That's so 90s.
Why would we call that so 90s, Robbie?
That was just a working title. How about Pastor Dave and
Raven Simone?
Groovy Faith?
Raven Simone.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
You obviously don't like this idea, so we can just move on from
Don't
this.
like the idea. Don't like the conversation. Don't like the
obviously.
fucking...
That's great. You're really doing a good job of fooling everyone thinking you're interested in this conversation. No wonder why anytime Robbie tries to contribute, it doesn't fucking work. Because he doesn't get anything in return. Might be it.
Could be.
Probably is.
Maybe... Check this out, right? This is the other side of that same coin.
What, everything I have to say is stupid? Is that what you're going to say?
No.
That was terrifying.
That was... Anywho... We'll just move on from that paranormal occurrence that just happened. Other side of that coin, perhaps the things you're saying, not much to bite into, not much to get into. And also, when you listen to that part too, there were like 3 parts I was like, oh yeah, and you're like, yeah! And then went back to your thing.
The one time you tried to, and I'm sorry that I cut you off, Alex. You're right. I'm really sorry. Go ahead, tell your story. I'm going to do exactly what you do every time, and you can see how it goes, okay?
What story?
Say whatever you want to say.
I don't know what to talk about.
Naturally. That's good. I love how, Alex, no, it's not even funny. Now I'm getting serious, okay? Now we're getting into fucking angry mode here, okay? Okay, you fucking piece of shit. Every time I go to talk ever, okay? Every time I ever go to speak, you become disinterested and then tell me that I'm not saying anything of value. Okay?
Yeah, what's up?
And then instead of then trying to say whatever miraculous gold gem you might have to fucking spit out might be,
right?
Instead of just doing it and saving the day, you go, I don't know what to talk about.
Well, now here's an interesting point though. That was interesting to listen to.
I'm sure it was.
Maybe it's about me.
It's amazing.
Maybe
when I'm at my lowest lows,
it's
it's the funniest to listen to. That's what I'm actually doing my best.
The funniest people are the saddest people. Don't they always say that? All the comedians are really sad people.
You're gonna make me lose my mind, Alex. I'm gonna become Ben from fucking Ozark.
Who's Ben and Ozark? Oh my god, Ben Davis.
Yeah.
I only knows that one season. I forgot about him immediately. And when he popped up on the screen the first time when we were rewatching it, and he was a teacher, I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
That scene's honestly fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's a great scene.
It wasn't that character.
But it's not even, yeah, exactly. Who the fuck's that guy?
Yeah, man.
What do I want to talk about?
I don't know.
Because what I want to talk about is...
You're on a roll. What do you talk about?
It's not easy to then continue talking after I just got ridiculed for the
How
one
did
thing.
you get ridiculed?
Really?
I said you did a good job.
After I broke down and started fucking... Really? That's a good job? So nervous breakdowns is a good job. You're a terrible fucking boss.
After
you know that?
earned the approval, you shouldn't have... That doesn't count for... She just got the approval
I don't think keep talking about that 70s show. I keep saying we should do more review things. We could just catch up about that 70s show. You don't want to talk about that 70s show.
I mean...
So instead of contributing to that kind of shit, that's not really much value in this.
Right now,
I didn't think of this conversation. It's not really any value to it.
And right now you're actually talking, and it sounds like you're talking and you're having these thoughts and you're having them. When you talk about that 70s show, you was just like, so here's what happens. Maybe
I need a little bit to get going, to get into it. Can you just cut me some slack ever? You can't just go, let me talk for 5 seconds, get the little going so we can actually do something. Maybe give it a shot.
That's what that song was for at the beginning of the episode. That fucked up too.
The song I didn't want to listen to, that was meant to pump me up.
Let's get the room going.
Pump you up.
What was that?
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Every time you reference anything, it's the greatest joke in the world. It's the greatest reference ever made. Anytime I reference anything, what? What? You're stupid, Robbie. Why are you talking?
No, I get the reference in time, but where'd that come from? What was it wasn't like...
Because I happen to say the phrase, pump me up. Pump you up. That's what they say.
When did you say pump me up? Oh, I guess you did. I mean, I guess...
You guess I said pump me up when I, in fact, said the 3 words in the combination of pump me up?
There was too long of a pause. Whatever it was, it sounded like such a separate afterthought. I was just like, that's a random...
You're a separate afterthought, okay?
See, that wasn't an afterthought. That was like ping, pow, boom. Okay, that's my point. I'm just trying to have you apple on that fucking, ding, 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 ding.
By being a piece of shit to get me there?
You ever see Whiplash?
All right, respect, dude. Respect. All right.
Dude, you ever see Miles Teller play those fucking drums, dude? Mm-hmm. You know what's a real depressing part about Whiplash, though? Like, the most depressing part, if you ask me?
What's that?
When I first watched that movie, in the finale, when he's like playing the shit out of the drums and everything, I thought he said something along the lines of like, "I'll kill you." I thought he said, "I'll kill you" when he went to touch the drums. And that's badass. He said, "I'll cue you."
Oh yeah,
and that's not cool.
That's not cool. I'll cue you in.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all. That's actually stupid as shit. I thought he was saying, "I'll fucking kill you," and I thought Simmons was like, "Yeah, you earn my respect." And I thought he was like, "You know what? I'll complete the ensemble for you." I didn't think he was like, cooler. "Hey, I'll cue you in, dude." All right, happy back in the band. Fucking Miles Teller, dude.
I used to really like Miles Teller, and now I kind of
go through phases with him.
His face.
Yeah,
and to be fair, when he didn't do anything. I just also don't like him anymore.
I don't know. No, he was kind of like in everything for a minute.
Maybe that's what it was. He stopped being in things, so now I don't like him anymore. Maybe that's the problem.
He's still like a 2-year off. I think he does too many movies that like, I don't know. It's so hard trying to like look at a person's, I guess, career entire, because like sort of like that movie where he was the boxer is probably pretty good. I just don't care about it.
That the one we had the thing on his head?
Yeah.
That was a good movie, actually.
Yeah, but do you want to watch it?
No. It was on TV once, too. I had the opportunity to watch, and I chose not to.
He had that movie where they're like, "I'm only human after all, don't put your blame on me."
Dude, that song's the punchline every time.
Yeah, what was that song? Thank You for Your Service. He had that movie. That looked probably decent, but I didn't really want to watch it. You know what I mean? He was doing those movies.
The movies that look decent, but you really don't want to watch.
Yeah.
And then he does Maverick. What a sicko.
Does Maverick, does The Offer, does some TV show like
Bill Maher, I think, say that was amazing.
Yeah, you told me that. I don't know if I believe it.
I don't believe that for a fucking second. I think Bill Maher's never watched anything before. I don't think that
Alex from Grey's Anatomy is the best Marlon Brando they could have gotten.
Dude, I listened to him talk about it. He's like, they got this foreign actor coming in to play. He's phenomenal. He's got this Italian kid. No, he's actually from here.
Yeah, he might be an Italian kid. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but he's not a foreign actor, dude. He was on Grey's Anatomy for 15 fucking years.
Was he D'Artagnan, or was he just in the movie?
No, he was D'Artagnan.
He was D'Artagnan?
Yeah, that one was called The Musketeer, I think.
There's a joke, but not in Joe Biden's America. There's not. Anywho. Yeah, I don't know. So that pissed me off. I think it was like the third time I watched Whiplash. I was like, wait a minute. He said, "I'll cue you in?"
That is really lame.
What a submissive little bitch.
This might cheer you up, actually. This is going to go in line with one of those things where it kind of goes, remember that
like,
time when
Alex,
I was a loser?
I got our first guest.
Supergirl,
awesome. Come on in. And you're like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, she is in that movie. That would have been sick.
She's the girlfriend in it. Or no, you know what's even cooler than that? You know what's even a hotter guest than Melissa Benoist or Melissa Benoist, whatever her name is?
Uh-huh.
Or do you want to say? Mad About You star Paul Reiser. That's what I was going to say. Come on in!
That'd be awesome. Well, actually, you know, it's funny you should say that, Alice, because happens to be here.
That'd be so cool, dude. And then then he's like, I got my 2 other friends. I'm like, no way. And then Matthew McKean like, walks in. Right, and then I'm like, Randy, dude, how'd you even get into the fucking country, dude? That's awesome. You're here right now. And he'd be like, I know it's important, man. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, that's our new only reason to do this show.
Just to try to meet the 3 guys from Bye Bye Love.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually.
I'm sure one of them has Elijah Jessica's number. So that's a win-win.
Dude, we can have all of our lives fucking dreams come true.
I know, man. We should do Bye Bye Love. That's what we should. You know, all these TV shows have we talk about all the time, all these dumb fucking like review shows. We should do a Bye Bye Love podcast. Promote the shit out, but it only ends up being 1 episode. So everyone's like, they had a trailer. That's weird. And they said like every Sunday, and they only uploaded 1.
I
We
guess
should do it in McDonald's.
that's genius.
Nah,
That's fucking genius.
We'll get the whole cast. We'll get Randy Quaid. We'll get fucking Matthew Modine, Paul Reiser, Elijah Dushku, Amber Benson, Mae Whitman. She'll be like, oh my God, I didn't think you guys would even remember me.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Get
I love
her
it.
on. She can bring whatever fucking idiot from Friday Night Lights as her +1 she wants to bring, I guess. Whichever moron she's hanging out with that
fish
day.
sticks.
And then,
That's what the kid says, right? I didn't pull that out of my ass.
yeah,
Okay.
I like fish sticks.
Yeah, that's what I
not
thought.
fish.
You like fish sticks in your mouth?
Yes.
Dude, I
we
love
can
this
get
fucking idea.
fucking
It's brill.
Janine Garofalo. We can get fucking Rob Reiner.
That'd be great.
Full South Park reference right there, man.
Yeah, really. That was
Full circle.
awesome.
We can get, who am I forgetting?
We are forgetting
Amy
someone.
Brenneman. How did I forget those curls?
Who?
Amy Brenneman. You
That's
just watched her
Sarah?
in Heat literally yesterday.
Amy Brenneman. Oh, yeah, she is. Dude, I don't remember what her name is. Dude, she's in 3 fucking movies. You think I remember who she
did
is?
a TV show for like 20 years.
What are you talking? Is she in the ER or is she that other chick?
The one in the, no, that's not the one in the ER.
I don't know. Whatever. She's in Casper. She's in Heat.
She is
And-
in Casper.
and then
That's
she's in this-
fucking
And
wild.
she's in this one other movie. That's it, dude.
Yeah, and Judging Amy.
Oh, she is judging Amy. I didn't know she was
And
judging
Fear.
Amy. I don't remember her in Fear at all. Is she the mom in Fear?
No, she's Mark Wahlberg in Fear.
Dude, she's a really versatile actress. She's really good in that, actually. Actually, I don't think Mark...
She's super scary in that movie, dude.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good in that
Real
movie, actually.
crazy.
At least I did.
Amy Brenneman's great as the crazy guy in Fear.
Yeah, honestly, Oscar-winning performance. Didn't even know it was her. I thought it was Mark Wahlberg for sure.
Mhm.
It's an interesting choice to cast her to play Mark Wahlberg when you had the option to just
Wow.
cast Mark Wahlberg playing Mark Wahlberg.
Was it like Alyssa Milano made in a lab or something? I just was scrolling through pictures of Fear, and it's like, is that human? That's natural. That's God given. The only picture of Amy Brenneman in the entire movie on IMDb is a picture of her duct tape on her mouth and a black eye.
Oh, so
that
she is the
looks
mom.
just like Amy Brenneman. You can tell so easily it's her when her face isn't completely covered.
Yeah, I can kind of tell. You notice it in the hair. She has gorgeously curly hair.
Dude,
her
it's
and
ridiculous.
who's wow, now I can't remember her name. Andy McDowell, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, the two of them.
Andy
Emily
McDowell.
Driver, the 3 best
Ooh,
curls in
the three-
Hollywood.
and all brunettes.
Coincidence? I think not.
No, fucking, that's like a. I was trying to think how to do fucking Robert, black of hair, Joffrey of golden hair, and I don't know where to start the reference. I'm just gonna start with the ending of it.
Dude,
There we
I
go.
gotta tell you, even though the book is amazing so far, huge letdown when I get to. I've been revved up. That's the one that only. I remember that scene so well in my head for some reason. Don't know why. Not that that's like this particularly
a
amazing
good scene.
scene. It is a good scene, but I wouldn't say it's like a highlight of season 1 per se. Maybe it's a highlight of Sean Bean's, but whatever. I was so excited to get
I'd
to that
say
part.
since he's only in the first season, that his best scenes are probably in the first season. Yeah.
Pretty good. Good note. I was so excited to get that scene for some reason in the book, and that never happens that way in the book. I was so disappointed for that to happen.
Yeah, kind of got, honestly, I was like, this is going really breakneck pace. This is kind of fast.
Right? I was freaking out. I'm like, shit, dude. I'm not even close to finishing the book yet.
It's not even that. I was
gotta
thinking,
stop.
like, I just like, Sean Bean's really in, like, 12 scenes. And then he's no longer on the show.
Are you also going through the highs of thinking this is amazing? This is, I know where it goes. I lost a lot of interest in this.
Honestly, the peaks and the valleys are extreme.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've been in this middling out the entire time where I've been watching, like, this is cool, but, like,
I remember it being cooler.
not even remember it being cool. I remember how interesting it was when I didn't know what was going to happen next.
Yeah,
Because now that I know what's going to happen next in a fantasy show with a lot of high stakes, it's like, now it's like I'm just...
Yeah, that's really the problem, dude.
I
Because
don't know,
that
it's like I'm
first
looking
time.
at fucking note cards. Not
Index cards.
Index cards. Yeah. So I'm doing my fucking vocabulary terms.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Ugh.
Because like, there's moments where I'm like, fuck, this is such a good show. It really was one of the best things on TV at the time. And the way it looks is phenomenal. That I still can't stop gushing over. I remember it looking that fucking good. Oh, I'm sorry, did I go back into the...
A little
Here's
bit.
the best thing on 70
A little bit.
All right.
I don't know. You had a solid 8-minute run there of not even a breath of that.
Fuck. What were we talking about?
I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Pick up. Just continue where you were going.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
No, you just said what you were saying. Forget what I had to say.
I don't know.
You see what I mean? You can't just one time just act as if it didn't happen and let it go. You have to make sure I have to keep falling in the quicksand.
Well, I mean, the more I do it,
Oh, quicksand's a bad mother, yo.
that's so funny. I was literally gonna reference The Replacements as well.
No way.
But I wasn't gonna say that.
Did you not hear me say quicksand?
I
Because
heard you say quicksand.
Okay, it's like, why would you not just say that line?
Dude,
I said it like Falco. I said quicksand.
you didn't say anything like Falco.
Well, you see, they did this to me. You wouldn't stop talking over me. You must not have heard it.
No, you just didn't say anything like Falco.
I said quicksand.
That still doesn't sound like Falco.
What else guys saw on the field there? Spiders. You mean like spiders on the field? Quicksand. What's up, Falco?
That one was decent. See?
Which one?
The last one. The last quicksand. That was a good Falco.
Thank you. What's
So
up,
see, so it's like,
what's up, Shane?
again, you make me out to be this monster. No, I'm just a fucking honest review. I'm just honest. I'm just
You're
an
a
honest
prick.
person. All right. See,
There's not having to point out someone's every fucking flaw every 2 seconds.
every fucking flaw.
You're right, Alex. I'd be on my knees fucking crying. I'd be broken down. Thank you for making sure I realize. Thank you for letting me know how
fucking
kind you are to me and the mercy you're showing upon me.
Dude.
What? What?
You're not even a has-been. You're a never was. Okay?
It's good shit, man.
Dude, Brett Cullen, man.
I actually think we should stop.
quality
I think we
actor.
should stop watching that 70s show. Just watch the replacements.
Replacements, yeah.
And then we could just do a whole review on the replacements.
Fucking. Dude, what do you think's worse? Because one of those cop things I was watching, it said the narrator said, he literally said like, it's better to be a never was than a has been.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, is it? And then we just watched the episode of that 70s show where they kept saying it's better to lost love than never had love at all. And it's like, yeah. So then, is it better to be a has been or a never was? Because Brett Cullen says you're not even a has been, you're a never was. But then this fucking idiot in this crime procedural thing on YouTube's like, it's actually way, it's better. The cops are saying to him too. They're like, it's better to be a fucking never was than a has been. Like, what?
Let me ask you something. Is it better to be
You think Danny
loved or
Bonaducci's
feared?
happier being...
Wow.
What?
You know that was cool.
I didn't even know what you said, honestly.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
What'd you say?
Don't matter.
What'd you say?
Forget about it.
What'd you say?
It doesn't matter.
What'd you say?
It happened then.
What
can't
were you
do
going
it
to
again.
say?
It's not what was I going to say. It's
What
what
were
I in
you
fact
saying?
said. Don't worry
you
about
said all of it?
I said the whole thing.
Wow, I missed a lot. What was that, 3 words?
What'd you keep saying? You kept going on and on about, is it better to be the villain? What the fuck dumb shit were you spewing on for 35 minutes straight without any breathing room? Fucking going on and on about how it's better to have never have loved and lost and loved at all. It's better also never be a was, but it has been.
Right.
So I said, what is it better? I said, I can't even do it now. Fucking do it. God. I said, what is it better to be loved or feared?
Right.
It's Bronx Tale. Yeah, it's a good reference, but it's not cool.
It's better to be both? It's hard to be both. Yeah, I get it. That's cool.
No, it's not. It wasn't cool, apparently.
Who were you doing, though?
I'm pretty sure I was doing Chaz Palminteri.
Okay.
Does anyone else have the line?
Yeah. But doesn't De Niro also say it?
Yeah, but I was in the part when Chaz Palminteri says it. See, when I did the impression the first time, I kind of had the accent going.
Okay. I'm just wondering. I'm just curious which one you were doing.
I didn't go, you got to get up in the morning and have a real job. That's what it takes to be a real... Ask who the real tough guy is then. I know I butchered
That's
that
pretty
completely, but at least you know what I was doing.
Yeah, I like it. There's a little De Niro in there.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Fucking.
If I knew the line, I might have been able to actually do a little
So
bit more.
what do you think's gonna be, remembered more fondly, right?
Mm.
In 100 years, we'll make it way simpler than that. In 3 months, all right.
Mm.
In 3 months, what do you think's gonna be more highly regarded? A Bronx Tale from 1993, right?
Mm.
It's a possibility, maybe. So 3 months from now, we're in 2023.
Mm.
So 3 months from now, let's say September 1st.
Okay.
September 1st. Even getting a little more time here. Not even September 1st. Let's just say, June 19th. So a month away. Not even. What is going to be more highly remembered in June 19th of 2023? A Bronx Tale from 1993 or About My Father, which comes out Friday? What do you think? People say, dude, that De Niro cat, great actor. You check out A Bronx Tale, or they're gonna say you see him in, you saw him in About My Father.
You know, I'm not familiar with the Bronx Tale, but About My Father's a great film.
You think by June 19th they're gonna be saying that? I think by June
likely.
18th they're gonna say, "The fuck is this? Huh? This is a movie? Someone made this fucking thing? The fuck is this?" That's what I think it's the memory it holds, and it's what a great cast. You got Bobby De Niro, Leslie Bibb, Kim Cattrall, and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh, is that why you did the voice?
Yeah. Oh, Anders Holman, probably the most
awesome.
annoying, or maybe
Awesome.
least
Great.
annoying of the fucking workaholics. I can never tell.
That's a good
I think
point.
Blake Anderson's the least annoying.
That they got the curls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also got the least exposure.
Yeah, that's why he's the least annoying. He might be the
He
most
might be the
annoying
most
of all.
annoying.
That's why he gets the least
I've seen
exposure.
the least amount of the time.
Because he's the most annoying. He can't get as many roles.
And I guess Adam Devine. Adam Devine is probably the most annoying because he's the most exposed. But I feel like Anders Holm is just that something
Anders
about
Holm
that
thinks
face.
he's who the fuck he is.
Yeah, he's really got that attitude of this, just the superiority.
Yeah.
Adam Devine.
He seems like he'll.
No,
hang
Adam
out.
Devine probably has a superiority complex, but he masks it with an inferiority complex, where he's like, "I'm just a dumb idiot."
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's my point. He seems like he just
but
hangs out.
Anders
He's the
Holm
fucking
just
dum-dum.
seems like where he's like, not only am I God's gift to God, I'm actually God. I'm my gift to myself.
He always just like he's looking down upon you as he's
Yeah, man.
talking. Yeah, like,
He's
fuck
fucked,
that
dude.
guy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
And fuck workaholics.
Fuck workaholics, dude. Fucking what? A single camera comedy featuring these three friends who work together as telemarketers from 9 to 5 and live together from 5 to 9. That's fucking stupid. So
It should have been a good. Should have been a better show.
yeah, probably.
Pretty cool concept for a show.
We're on Comedy Central.
Yeah, which explains all this.
Yeah. That's 26 minutes. I'm done.
Bye, Chiquita. Bye, little sucker.